It connect. Okay. All right. So I got a 15-minute or about a 12-minute one coming up, but let's finish this off. This is Flutterwing. We got the egg. We didn't, only he dropped 3, so I got that on the other video showing how to just race through with a buff again and just get it done. We can see we're leveled here to 9. We're gonna have the mage, or sorry, the enchanter turn it in. Boom, boom, boom. Done, almost 10. We don't want to quite leave yet. We have some stuff in basic training to do. Let's talk to the merchant over here. Like any merchant you've been seeing me sell, we can go up, right click, and get him, but we're going to hail him this time. He's going to tell us to right click to sell. Does he say? Click on the items that we want to sell and then click sell. So we would do that. But let's say we had a bunch of junk in there. Let's see if he talks about that. He does not. Let's say if we had a bunch of junk, and I've been showing you this, we could click sell cash loot and it would do it. He does not have any, recognize any of that. I've been opening some barrels and getting some of the cash, some of the extra stuff. So I got some bags out of that, a bag out of that. Nothing much on this one. It must all went to the mage, or sorry, the enchanter. We're gonna do her really quick. So it's just pretty simple. Yeah, she got the bow. The bow's worth 1 plat 4 gold. Great way to. She got some crude defiant leather. We don't need that. So my enchanter is really making some money off of this run. She got a couple small bags. Those are great for extra storage until we can buy more. Or we loot more in here. She's got Swimming Deep. They gave her crude, about the same thing. I'm just going to sell those because I'm bound to get better here soon. Let's see. Anything else I can sell on her? Nope, but I can delete the headpiece she does not need. There we go. And then we'll drop these bags in there. Okay. Let's see what's next on our list. We talked to him. Close. We don't want a blacksmith. That's another day lesson. Let's talk to the scribe over here. Thought we had to talk about achievements. We're going to talk about achievements. We accept the quest. We'll hail him again. Achievements are a record. You can find I've been showing you the achievement window under character in here. Oh, close them out in here. Okay. Are split into categories and subcategories: general, trade skill, houses. All achievements need it, like increasing rank or doing special quests. Hero's Journey, we've been working on that. Expansion categories, try using open, complete, and lock to display which achievements are displayed and examine the court. Open, complete. Oh, right here. Open, complete, locked. If you uncheck those, it would show only the complete and locked, not the open. If we didn't want to see the complete, we could uncheck that. So I don't ever use those. I just look at what's, so if I wanted to block the completed out, when I'm doing the hero's journey, then I could do that and it might be quicker. I'll have to play with, I'll have to show you that on the mage. Components, click the general category. The special subcategory. And these. Out of Glooming Deep. Oh, I think you gotta talk to the lady up at the top there for that. So you get an achievement score. I'm not very. Total 50 points. I don't pay much attention to that. Here's the achievements by category of what you've accomplished. Okay. Compare. So if I targeted, let's say Risia, I could do a compare. And it shows we should be matched up. So it shows yours. I did not know that either. I could click other people's and see what they have. Okay. Rewards are select. Yeah, so we get a reward. I've showed you just how to do the show rewards. Okay. Again, we're going to repeat, rinse, and repeat really quick, though, on the Enchanter. And she's done. That took a little bit to come up, but okay. Okay. So we're done. Mastering achievements. Look at that. We got that one done. Let's see. What do we got else? Soul binding, swimming, corpse summoning. I thought we did soul binding, but this is this guy right here, the soul binder. We're gonna do it when we get up top again. Bind my soul. And basically that simple. Hey, easy ladies. Scratching his don't look so dust is but a boundary. So basically when you bind your soul, that's where you end up at. I mean, power, whenever you die, you return that last place your soul is bound to. So the soul bounders, like they say, you return to them. So we do it in POK when we're done. So we return to them, because what happens is if you forget and bind yourself in the tutorial, you end up going to the tutorial, then it kicks you back out to Crescent Reach, and then you have to run all the way back to POK. So try to remember to bind your soul in POK. Let's do swimming. Swimming is this guy over here. We're going to heal him. You can use page up, page down if you point care up or down, and you can swim normally with using the arrow keys. So I'm going to grab that. I don't actually your air remaining, you've seen that. Your swimming skill at full will, your air supply and swimming speed, the more time you use, the better swimmer you'll become. So we do a lot of swimming intentionally. What we're going to do is we need to go down and grab this sword. As you can see, we get the sword. I just leave it on my thing. you can see the air remaining. On frogs, it's going to be a lot longer because frogs are adapt to water. We give him that, and the sword, and the achievement's done. And he gives us this mask item. So yeah. Very simple. We gain a swimming skill. And that's why I like to take the tunnel over there, because you get a lot of your swimming in skills in. I really could have done the mask quest in Crescent Reach for these guys, but we'll just continue on the normal route that I want to show you guys. I'm gonna do. Let's see, who's next? We'll save the last one. That one for last. Let's look at corpse summoning. So he's across the water, that guy. He's a creepy guy standing over here. Can never jump at the right time on that. We're gonna hail him. If you find yourself free your mortal remains, I may be of aid. Our brotherhood free for those just beginning their journey in life. Aid. Let's see, after this shadow and all the remains of former life. And so when you'll notice I do that in the guild lobby. That's how I get to summon my corpse. If you've got too many out there, a corpse summoner, you can go into POK. There's one up there in POK, and you can get it from there, or they'll actually send you to a place to go get your corpse. If there's a lot of corpses in there, that area, it could be pretty laggy. So just beware. You might want to hide corpses that aren't your own. Otherwise, just try to see what you can summon in guild lobby from those folks there. Let's see, what's next? Augmentations. Okay, let's go do augments. Yeah, I'm able to jump over that. And the augment guy is over here in the corner. As you're killing rats, you'd see him. Normally, if you don't have a DS, you can go up and talk to him. He's asking about, oh yeah, give me quite the start there, friend. I thought one of the blast kobolds had snuck up on me. I nearly even chipped the augmentation I found. Okay, you want a lesson, a quick history? Yes, okay. Listen. He starts to ramble on about it, the lagger. Okay, you're going to embed it. He's got the aug. So right here, we're going to right click our Glooming Deep thing. Generally, you're going to use your beginning thing, but because I did it, we're going to do this. Just like everything else I've been doing, yes. So the slot will light up, and you can actually get more weapon types in Crescent Reach. Ones that help with your healing. One if you're trying to maintain aggro with your hate, things like that up there in Crescent Reach. I haven't done that in a while. Yeah, the box will appear. Confirming you want it? Yes. Okay. There are different types of augs. If you right click and hold for a few, you're going to see the augment description window. Requirements, raise class level. We've seen some of those when I've done that, where the requirement is prestige, and we can't use it because we're not a full member. We haven't paid Daybreak their monetary dues. Any class level. I haven't really come across any ones restricting on race or class. I do know we do have level ones as we're going, so we might see those along the ways. We'll see. But you've seen and during my things where I've actually did augment inserts, it's pretty easy. It'll light up if the spot's available. You'll see, and it fits that slot. It will light it up. This one is for bane damage to cobalt. So yeah, so you might get some for bane damage to improve your if you're going to be hunting specifically something. Distiller. And we've shown you that you get the required distiller. I've shown you that I think on a couple of them where you buy it from. I have the merchant that sells distillment on my mage, and then I just right click and remove. So it would be right click and remove. If I try to remove it, it wouldn't remove because it doesn't work. I could destroy it. That means it's gone. I don't, and then it's yeah. You don't. It's useless anymore. So it's not there anymore. It's destroyed basically. You can't get it back, and I couldn't go back into tutorial. Okay. And we're done. So right now we just have to learn about trade skills, which is making a rat steak. I'm gonna do this young lady really quick. The gnome. Okay. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna insert this into the slot there. Okay, and we're just gonna go okay through because I know what we're doing. Hail him, and we are done. And always double check your achievements on all your characters. Make sure you're caught up. Otherwise, you're going to find, yep, that's so caught up. Like I have done in the past where I'm missing something on one of my characters. And I'm like, shoot, now I have to go back or I can't go back. Okay. Back to the trade skill guy, and then we are done with tutorial. And I will end my druid. So I will do a quick show and tell on the next zone we're going to go to, just to bump levels really quick. Oops, he's the gnome over here. So Reese gets to talk to one of her fellow kin. Okay, so world zip tie trade skills are a fun pastime. Help your character and by selling items to other players. He's going to teach you baking. Rat steaks. Okay. Let's drop these in. Let's drop these over here. And then we're going to give her the mask. Not we need it, but cook the rat. Place the rat meat in the cobalt cooking sauce, and then left click the oven to open the trade skill. Search recipes. We can go by trivial, or we can go by recipe name, and we're looking for rat steaks. So we scroll down, we find it. You can also do experiment and throw it in there. I didn't realize they had that. Oops. Rat steaks. Okay, combine. This is really a no-fail combine thing. You might have seen me do that. Probably not if it's not listed here. Experiment and then you add the ingredients. This is why EQ Traders is very handy for that. I have to use them to for one of my quest chain on the other 3. For this, where I'm cooking sauce in the oven, click the combine button and you will have cooked a rat steak. Okay. Some are more complicated, require higher trade skill. We know that. Attempt to practice. A lot of times you may fail. You'll lose some or all your components, generally all of them. So it talks about the different ones you can work on: baking, pottery, fletching, blacksmithing. Never heard of weaving. I wonder if they changed that. This is just old and hasn't been updated. I didn't know there was a weaving skill. Let's look. There's not a weaving. I think they changed that to tailoring, and they just didn't update the text in here. See, for example, baking, you need oven. Blacksmithing, you need forge. Pottery, a can. Look for different containers. Yeah, so the loom for tailoring. Fletching, you actually, I don't know if they have a fletching thing in that room there, but you actually would, you can get a fletching kit for that. Okay, that's done. Let's do, and you can actually sit here and realistically repeat this, and I think you can level yourself to 15 just by making rat steaks. All right, rat steaks. She's gonna give it to me. It says click on it. Okay. Yada yada. Move the small bags down. Okay. Again, the same combine, learn. Okay. If we left click the stove, we can go to experiment this time. By that, like, and I just put the 2 ingredients in there. I combine it. I made a rat steak. I've learned trade skills. I learned everything. I would go talk to Arius on both of them. And he gives me this. Done. You have now finished the basic training. To inspect, see, right click. This is the Cobalt Skull Charm. It's not really, it gives you some. On this case, it gives you some. You can run the crescent reach like I've been doing, exploration, and get the 1, turn in all the little items, and okay, level 10 now. And then right click, talks about the inventory window. Drop in the rectangle in the middle of the window. It will autofill the slot. Congratulations, you're Hellguard if you have not done so already. As you see, no more task. If we go back to guard Rahitz, let's see what he does. He has nothing. At this point, we can make choice to run through and just clear barrels. What I'm going to do, usually he will send you back. Wish. Pick. This all okay. This is the only one available, so he's not going to send us back. So we're just going to go over here. I'm on Resia, by the way, and we're going to go ahead, and if you need to buy spells down here, you can. I usually go to POK and buy all my spells. We're gonna head back out. I'm gonna show you the next zone we're gonna go to, why we level to get close to the SK, and then from there we're gonna make a quick stop and grab a DS just to help a little bit while I show you what we're gonna do, and then from there we're gonna go to a different zone once we hit level 12. we're not actually going to do the crescent reach line at this point. Quests are great in here. The crescent reach, as you've seen, if you followed through my journey on YouTube, initially with some of the YouTube stuff, that gear is actually great if you follow that line. I'm going to take a different route with these two and the SK. Instead of doing that whole journey path, hero's journey, I'm going to do it a little bit different. I can still come back and finish the quest on the SK if I wanted to with these two in tow. I've thought about it. I might, but I think I'm just going to do the one route. Let's walk backwards. We're going to go this way. So that's a tutorial. That was just quick. Like I said, I'm going to load up the 12-minute video of the quick run through killing the boss, killing the last slave thing with the quest that we got from Flutterwing, and from there. And my phone's dinging again. Come on. I thought I was there. It wasn't my phone. That was weird. We are close to calorie count for the day. Calorie count being that I try to get 8 to 10K steps in a day. Okay, follow. This is 10. Is 9. Okay. I don't know why Karasuf is Karakuf is so far is like that little small percentage behind. That's weird. They did all the quests together. Like the Enchanter ended up jumping ahead for some reason. I don't know if gnomes get an EXP bonus. I didn't think they did. So we're going to run through POK really quick. We could actually flip pets, but I'm not going to do that. And I've been watching people play Battle Golf off to the side. If you've never checked that out, it's a good game to play with your friends. You can smack each other with your golf balls and stuff in the game. Yeah. With your golf clubs just to keep them from winning. It seems like a fun game. I've been watching them get pretty vicious with each other. So let's follow. My other characters are still up over there, so I'm just going to run over, grab a couple buffs from them, and then we're going to run off to where we're going to go. Alright, let's go here. Oh, she's still sitting in the hallway over there. So we're just going to invite Kiolane into the group really quick just to get some DS in that. And some, not SOE. But we're going to get the region, at Chlorpass, plus the okay. And then we're going to get damage shield. Has not gotten quite a higher one yet, so that's okay. We got the damage shield. Let's see, she's got mana regen. Oh, somebody overwrote that and that. So yeah, let's just run out. I'm gonna disband. We're gonna keep going forward. We're actually going this way into the what they call. This is the considered the evil side. There's the good side, the evil side, and the middle where we go. You might go through when we come through Crescent Reach is like the neutral area. We're actually going to this corner one over here. Cabellus. It's actually called Field of the Bone. Okay, 30. I'm going to give it about 5. This is going to be a short recording because I don't want to inundate you guys with a lot of stuff today. Okay, we're going to follow Kirasuf. Kirasuf, however you want to pronounce it. And I always like to go down, like we got Skellies there. That's my computer. I have no idea what's dinging at me, guys. Something is. Oh, no, we want... wait, where did we go? Sorry, I got a little lost. Turn around. Oh, I want to go this way. Actually, I could go over here where the super point is. The super point means that when in case of my druid or a wizard, they would evac you to that point or themselves. This is the Field of Bone. Welcome to the Field of Bone, folks. Long arena type thing, and you can just come in here and pull to your heart's galore if nobody else is here. This end I'm at is going to be a lot of dark blue and such. Again, my pet's not going to... Oh, these ones? Okay, so actually there is a problem here, folks. Let's follow Kirakoof, and we're going to go down a little bit farther. The Enchanter got no EXP off those, which is weird. If they're dark blue to one, they're usually dark blue to the other. So we're going to come down here. Let's see what this one brings. Okay, there we go. One 1.583. That so she's level 9, 10. Okay, so we had to come down a little bit farther to get appropriate, but we'll start getting into some like this one here. Come on. This is frustrating, folks. Nope. What we'd do is we'd go as puller. So let's make this one the tank. And then this one the puller. We're going to put the tank on passive right now. Force him to come back. Let's take myself off as puller. There we go. You get stuck. The other way to do it, like you saw, is to put him on passive and make him come back so he gets closer to the group. And then I'll put myself as puller again. Stinger. Okay. And this says, hey, you got to go talk to these two. There's some quests they'll give you that'll help with gear stuff. I'm not worried about that. We're gonna do this kind of more of a classic style run. Um, and we're gonna do the puller. And what I would do normally, then let's go deeper down. I want higher levels because they'll just beat themselves on the DS realistically. And I could always run the druid over and have the druid just keep DSing us. Let's go further down, and we're 14 minutes on this. No, that's a no trade. We don't want that. I thought it was, so let's leave that on the ports. So we'll go over to this corner right here, close to Kern's Tower. Good place to be. And we're gonna have, you notice these are yellow now. So yellow, red, as we get farther over, there's going to be some Burney, and they're going to be red. Again, this is just using the DS to power level ourselves. The mage one is the better one, but we also want to use the... I don't want to load up the mage, so... Oh, there's a Burney right there. This guy right here. Again, we can run a macro on this and have the enchanter just hash and slow, basically. If we're having the... then once we have the SK can actually... and we're just having them beat on the thing, so... It's like a mini power level in a sense. Shoot, I thought they were farther away. We just keep, if they get close enough, we just grab them, keep them coming in, let the tank grab it. They're gonna beat themselves on the thing. They're gonna beat themselves to death on the shield. And this is how we would do it, just to keep, like I said, just to keep it going. More classic style. We're gonna keep 2 in the camp, 2, 3 in the camp at all times. The Burney we're gonna have to help with because it's gonna eventually run. Yeah, let's see. And unfortunately, our pet, there we go. He can kill it. Our one pet will not attack it. Okay, this one's yellow. And this is just more of the classic way. We're just basically not even doing that traditional, let's follow this path. We're just going to keep pulling anything and everything in sight. Oh, somebody gave me a mana buff. That's what they gave me. Okay, so right now, yeah, we just basically burn. And see, the Bernay didn't run because his buddy was there. He thought his buddy was going to help him. Come to find out, his buddy's not going to help him. I got to go through loot. We have a crude Defiant Axe. Crude Combatant's Belt. A lot of this is just going to be sale. Scaled Wolfhide. And then we'll have the stun it. We basically don't want to, it's almost like it's got stuck there. This one's a red. And it's just really a lot of casting at this point. For the runners, we're going to need the SK is going to come in handy. And these are red, so that's really actually going to be good. A 6.7% EXP on these guys. We're going to attach this one. So you really want to keep him in the camp as much as you can just to keep it going. Something I've been trying to do on the other one, just haven't been working out. I said I might be able to get in front of this one, have it hit me. If I can get it to hit the Enchanter, it will actually trigger the pet to fight. Sometimes it takes a little work. And she is out of mana. I'm going to have to take a short break on her, med break. I didn't buy any potions. And there's a difference doing this versus me running through the tutorial. I can pull out 100k or 100 plat from the tutorial, but this way is going to be a little bit of work. So a 666 on that's just got to be an omen of some sort. And this is Field of Bones and the arena area, or the arena area, whatever you want to call it. Good area to start off in. Once you're out of this tutorial, get to level 12, and then I can show you where to go in Paladul. And we'll take the SK along for help on that one, because those guys like to run. So that's about a 45-minute stream. I'm going to stop it because I think you all got enough. This is what I do. I love teaching people different ways. If you're interested in the game, haven't checked it out, this is a good way to do it. I am live. I'm gonna go to my channel. I want to see what it says. Let's see, 44. Yeah. So, and again, I should hopefully have my avatar up here soon. I think I just figured out what I need to do. We'll try it. So thank you for hanging out with me today, though. It's been fun.